Hello everyone, finally we are here. I'm pretty excited about this one, especially this app. We are here on part 3 of our dog breeds app. So far all we've implemented is dog breeds with its images, but so far we just have one screen. And today we're going to implement this. When you click on this, it will take you to the details screen where it shows all details of the dog. So along with the name and the image, we actually downloaded some more information. So let's work on that today. This is, by the way, a very informal thing. So it's just usually meant for folks who just want to see the final end result, and you don't have to sit through the whole thing. So, and this is very informal. So it's live coding. So it's not going to be well rehearsed, and it's like the boring show. The Flutter has this amazing show called the Boring Show. It's it is what it sounds like, but it is one of the best ideas ever. Boring show Flutter. It's these like people from Flutter, so from the Flutter team, or folks at Google, they live code their stuff.
Hey everybody, I'm Andrew from the.
You see, everything is
We
live.
want to
very
launch a
informal,
URL, right?
and they do like pair programming, and it's pretty fun to watch. This isn't going to be. It's not a. Yeah, it's just. It is what it is. And how is it? Well, you be the judge and let us know. So, without any further ado, let's begin. One thing that I want to try out before actually beginning on what we planned is, if you notice in the start, it takes a long time, and you see those choppy animations of the circular progress indicator. So let's see if we can change the cache extent to something like 10. Let's just see what happens. Would that help? So it's just a wild guess. I'm just hoping it didn't help. So you still get those choppy animations there. So, but that's fine. I mean, it's fine. The app works well, and it does the job that it was supposed to. Good. So now let us start to build our dog screen. And by the way, if you're wondering where am I currently, I've changed the room. I'm currently in the informal location. I'm actually in my actual room. I usually do this in the living room. Today I'm doing it here. Well, so let's create our new screen, dog screen, dog screen. And here let's create stateless widget, dog screen. And let's create a route over here. So static final string route name. Let's slash dog. Let's import our material package. And this is a screen, so it'll return a scaffold. And let's just have an app bar for now. An app bar. No need of title. We'll just see how it works. Now, for each of our grid view, for our dog card, let us add a click listener here. So card, does it have an on tap, on click? No. So none of the inner thing also have. So let's wrap this with a gesture detector so we can detect the on tap part of it. So on tap, do on tap, and let's have a method here. So final function on tap, and let's have this here on tap. So the reason I did this is it's optional, right? It's optional. So this will be null by default. So now in our dog home screen, along with our dog, we also can pass in on tap. So on tap, what we need, navigator.push named, push named, It takes in context, and for route name, we'll do dog screen or route name. A thing to note is here, we have to specify that new route that we have. So let's do dog screen or route name, which should be linked to context. And this will be linked to a dog screen. Control Alt L, let's refactor this. Let's see if this will work, or we have to do a hot restart of the app. Okay, all right, so we don't have to. Now, one more thing is we have to pass in arguments. So I always, let's see here, Flutter pass arguments, the name route, yes. So there's a Stack Overflow article that I always look at. And here there's on generate route. Well, not this one. There's one, so let me find that. If not, we'll look at the code from yesterday, from some of the previous apps that we have done. So in users app, I believe we use something in users app, new window. Let's go to the main.dart. Main.dart, oh, not in this one, right? In a chat app, for sure, I'm pretty confident in a chat app. Oops, what happened? It's opening. So in our chat app, let's open main.dart. Yep, here it's on generate route. So in our dog breeds app, we have our initial route, right? Then we have something like a on generate route, which takes in route settings. I could copy paste it, but I'm just trying to get the hang of it. Settings, because I always have to refer to like either Stack Overflow or copy it from some previous project. So, okay, so let's create this routes that we can access later. All right, so var is equal to what? So it's like a map string builder, or string, or the string and widget builder. All right, and now what do we do? Oh, it's a map. Oh, I see. So now you can map what we wanted. So we can do home screen, route name, map this to context, reduce the brightness a little bit. Context, which will map to home screen. So basically the code that we have above. Now for a dog screen, dot route name, so map to context, which will return lambda function return a dog screen, but you have to pass a parameter. So settings.arguments, and yes, it'll give an error for now, but we can ignore it because this constructor doesn't take the settings.argument. So let us fix that. So a dog screen will actually have this route name, but here it'll have a final dog. Let us import this here. Now it's final. Let's add a constructor that will take in a dog, and now I mean the dart should work. So still some error. Oh yeah, there's more code that you have to write. So this is routes. Next, take a widget builder. So basically the second part of it is our widget builder. So we're saying our builder is equal to, out of all these routes, choose the correct, like this is the key value thing. So we're passing the key and we're saying return the value and save it in builder. And then we return it using this material page route, which is what we would actually return if we don't use named routes, right? We use material page route. So now I'm kind of getting the hang of it. So here we'll do a widget builder is equal to, from this routes, settings.name. So we get the route name, right? The route name. Where is it? Yeah, from here we get the route name from the settings. Whenever onGenerate route is called, the settings is also passed. We have the builder. Now what will return is builder. Let me see the code. Material page route. Oh, so builder is equal to so there it's CTX. We'll stick with that. It's equal to CTX. All right, this works. So now let's head over to our dog screen. Let me take the screen a bit down. All right. This is very informal, meant mainly for, yeah, you don't have to follow along the whole video, but let's do it. Dog screen. Now we can start to work on our dog screen. So actually, let's go hot reload. Any errors? Doesn't look like. All right, this works. So now we can start building our app bar. So actually, what I want to do is create this, this UI that usually people do is let us, our background color is actually give primary. Oh, THOF dot primary. So we get this whole thing as primary. Let's remove the elevation of this app bar. 0. We want it to be on the same level. So you get this beautiful, like uniform UI app bar. Now we can add, we don't want to add a title. We just want this back button on our app bar. Now for the body of this, let's think about this. Let's have a container. All right, this container, to see it, let's add a color for this container. Or let's decoration, box decoration, right? Let me just rest my eyes for a little bit, because I'm looking at the screen for many hours now, for hours at end. Just a little more time. Once I rest my eyes, we'll continue. I'm pretty excited about building the design screen. All right, let's get back. So now for a box decoration, let's first add a color so we can see it. Let's add red for now. You can see the container. Yeah. All right, now let's, now that we have this, we can add a border radius. So we need only top left is equal to circular, radius of circular. Let's add 20, and top right is radius of circular 20. So I get that curve thing. Now we can add some margin at the top actually. Margin at the top. Let's add a solid only, first of all, only. Agent says only, let's add a top margin about 20. So we have some space there. So I'm just thinking, so we actually need like a horizontal thing for our images. So we need a horizontal thing for our images. So because there will be multiple dog images for the same breed. So we can scroll it this way. So we'll keep that within this container for now. So here we can have our dog images. We can scroll through these dog images. Sure, let's for now, we can of course change it at any point. Control Alt L. So red, so we'll get this. So now we can actually, let's give THOF, let's give that dot light. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, you get this. Now here we should have, so I'm new to this, so let's see how we can add like a view pager, Flutter. Pager view, let's see, page view. Best things, I always like these widget of the week videos. In just 1 minute to explain what the widget does. Page view.
With Flutter, it can be easy to create a great-looking screen full of awesome widgets. But how hard is it to create a bunch of screens and let your user swipe between them? If you use the page view widget, turns out it's not that hard at all. The first thing you need is a page controller, which manages swipe detection and provides the animation. Use the initial page property to set which page it starts on. Then, create your pages using the page view widget and give it the controller and the pages to show. Want to scroll your pages vertically? Just set the scroll direction to vertical. And that's it. By using page view and page controller, your users can swipe through the screens to their heart's content. For more info on page view and all the other Flutter widgets, head to flutter.io.
Nice. So now we can head over to this Medium article. So the only thing we need is a controller, and then we need our actual page view. So let's see how we go. A default constructor, which isn't what we want actually. We need the builder, looks like. Page 2. Okay, page view builder, all right. Construct takes an item builder and item count, all right. Text position, build page, all right. Item count, list item count. List of all things. All right, because we haven't specified item count. Infinite list of pages. Orientation can have vertical, horizontal, vertical. Page snapping allows us to keep the page at intermediate values. This is done by switching off. In this case, the page will not scroll to an integer position, behave like a normal list view. Good. Page snapping. Okay, so we will be using that property, scroll physics. Controller, page controller. Wow. Adding custom transitions, transform. So let's first start our page view. So one thing that we have to note here, I think now we can close the chat app, is our dog has only an image URL. What we need to do is to have a list of image URLs. Oh, I mean list of strings and image URLs. So things will change a little bit. So earlier we only were showing one image, right, on the home screen. And now we're going to show multiple. So we have to actually have a list of strings. And things will change drastically because our dog block, where's the block? So home screen, where are all the errors now? Oh god, custom progress. That's a dog block. Okay, dog card's giving some error. Yeah. So dog dot image URLs. So let's first of all in our dog, let's name it image URLs are is good. Dog card image URLs. Now here you have to do 0. So if it's downloading, then show custom progress. If it is not, image URLs 0. Let me just check. So when it starts downloading, is equal to false. So it starts out with false. And the home screen, what it does is it sets that downloading is to true, and then here it sets it back to false. Okay, so when it is true, then you have to show the progress indicator. So in dog card, when it is downloading, show custom progress indicator. Good. So now in our networking, download dog image. Actually, I have to do download dog images. Let's shift F6 images, text and dog. So now, all right, we do this. Now we get all the images. So now what if you do is update dog image URLs. Let's change this also. URLs. So now I have to pass. What will we pass now? So one good thing we can do is go to the dog API and go to the docs and see what kind of response do we get. So when /images, get all public images. So let's pass in the query, let's pass in the breed ID, say 1. All right, now let's add a couple of things here. Add query, include breeds is equal to false. So it wouldn't include this breed information because we already downloaded that. And now limit is equal to 100. So we'll get all the images. Good. So we have all this. So now looks like you will get an array object. From the array, you have to cycle through all of it and copy this URL into that. So let's do that. So now we'll get an array of that object. You have to cycle. So for var image in data, because data is an array. For each of this, let's have a list of strings called image URLs. For each of it, image URLs dot add, and what you'll add image and take the URL field from it. So image, it currently represents this object. Excuse me. So image represents this object. So from there you have to access the URL field and save it in our list of image URLs. Add a semicolon here. So now we actually will pass not the first images URL, but the list of image URLs that we have accomplished. Now here it's giving an error because this takes in a list of strings image URL. So now what we have to do, dot image URLs is equal to this. So list will be changed. So let's check if everything works. So how do we start? All right, everything seems to be going on fine. Yep, seems to be going on fine. So now the list of image URLs is present with us. So now we can head over to our dog screen and we can start doing our stuff. So here in the container, actually, let's First of all, let's skip this maybe. Let's see what happens without it. You know what? Let's add that margin. All right, and let's control S. All right, now within our child of this container object, the child of this container. Now here we can add a column and the children because it's a vertical thing. Now within our first thing within our column, let's add a view. So let's head over to the Medium article now. View page view dot builder. Oh, page view dot builder. Okay, now what is it taking? It takes in function of build context and int. All right, so it takes in a function of context and int. Int will be like page. So which page it is at currently. So one of the things is you can do a list view to scroll through all of them, but we are not going to do that. We are going to do a page view, and it'll look much more cooler. The charge is getting a little low. Let me connect the charger so we won't be interrupted by any low charge warnings, and we can continue doing this very exciting app. All right, charger is connected. So now let's start to develop our page view. So our page view builder will actually have to return return the page. All right, so now we'll return just an image, and here we'll have, oh, not an image, but let's take our cached network image. So we can head over to dog card and basically copy this whole thing. Control C, go to a dog screen and Control V, and let's do the necessary imports. Custom progress indicator, let's import that also. And now we will do dog.image URLs, and now we have page, so we can do page, and we'll return this. We'll return this cache network image. So we haven't passed the controller, but let's see what happens. Or maybe it needs the controller. An item count also can be null. All right, now let's start to build a controller. Page controller. All right, so let's add a page controller. Where should we add it? Here maybe. Let's do a page, or I think above the constructor. Page controller is equal to, let's make it private, is equal to page controller. And now in our item builder, controller. Let's see if that doesn't change. Okay, cache network image, let's add a height to it of 200. Let's see if that doesn't change. No, let's look in the run. Is there any it's called on null. Let's have a look what it means. Let's do a hot reload. Let's see. All right. Horizontal viewport is given unbounded height. What does this mean? Let's have a look at the Flutter inspector. Debug paint. Horizontal viewport was given unbounded height. Oh, let's add a height. This page view height. Let's wrap this within an expanded. All right, so at least that something is solved. We get an image URL called on null. All right, oh, it's called on null. Ah, wait, what? Let's restart the app. Hmm. So, you know what we'll do before we print? Let's print dog image URLs. Let's see what's going on. So, how to restart? So, I don't know why that's happening. So, image URLs. First of all, it shouldn't be null also. So then let's have a look at dog block. Let's change this to image URLs. Who calls this method? All right, so download dog images. Right, we pass through it and then we return it, right? Oh, dog is null. Oh, the dog itself is null. All right. So let's go back into our dog screen and no need of printing this dog image. Dog itself is null. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So in our home screen, when we call dogs, yep, here you have to pass arguments. Oh no, not here. Where we do navigator dot. So in our home screen, for dog card on tab. Yeah, here you have to pass arguments and pass in dog. Yeah. So now we can restart the app. Actually, hot reload also would have worked. So now the dog is passed to the other screen. All right, only valid value. But it looks good. It looks good. So now let's head over to our dog screen and let's see what we need to do. Page view. Maybe here, okay, we have a controller. Control L. Apart from item builder, what else? Item count. As to item, item count is equal to dog.image URLs.length. Let's see if this helps in any way. Oh, there's only one dog image. Wait, there's only one dog image. That's not true. There are many. So there's some error here. We have to check what's going on. So in our networking, are we saying download dog images include breed size medium, breed ID is equal to and limit is equal to so if and limit is equal to 100. I have to explicitly say limit is like what's the limit, else it will just give 1. So we have to re-download everything. So app is starting to take some good shape now. And now things work correctly. Look at this. And it looks good. So we need to think of a little better way on how to do this scrolling. And so we'll think about it. And so now let's head over to our home screen, dog screen. So we got this to work, which is a great thing. Now we actually want to return a cached image, right? Let's actually wrap this cached image. Let's actually create a new widget called custom cached image. Custom image. Let's stateless widget. Custom image. Import material. So if you notice here, like the only attribute that changes is this. So we can just have one of it. So control X, custom image, control V. One other thing I noted, let's import this stuff, is the name of this. So shift F6, custom image. Now for the image URL, we have to actually take it. So let's do final string image URL, and let's add a constructor. And now image URL. So actually, what was that thing? Let's control C, and now let's image URL. All right, so now I copied it. Now here we can return a custom image, and for the image URL we can pass in what was there before. Control Alt L. So this is dog screen. In the home screen also, right? Or in a dog card, I believe. Dog card. Yeah, here also what we can do is, let us copy this. Control C. And let's replace this whole thing with a custom image and pass this here. So right, custom image. Now we have to do a couple of things here. All right, now a couple of things. It's expanded. We actually should give it a height now. So we actually want to expand it. Let's remove this. It'll maybe give a problem now. My container takes the entire space maybe. Are you sure? Let's restart this. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Not in the dog card. Not in the dog card, but actually in the dog screen. This expanded. Oh, what did I do? Let's remove this. This expanded can actually be removed, and let's see what happens. That'll give the problem. Yeah. So let's wrap this with a container. Container, because we don't want it to be expanded. This container. Let's give it a height property. Let's give it media created of context dot size dot height. So what percentage of the height we should give it? Let's try like a 0.5, so 50% of the screen. That's too much. I think maybe 35% of the screen. This looks correct. Yeah, this looks correct. Yeah, this is starting to take some good shape now. And now one thing we can do is we can wrap this container. But this container, oh, not this container. Let's wrap this container that has this decoration with the border radius. Let's wrap this container with something called clip r rect. So now if you notice, when you scroll the image, it goes through the border radius. You see this on the top left? It goes through the border radius. So that clip, it clips the portion that, let us do that. So now we can add a border radius for this. Basically copy border radius that we added here. Control S. Let's see if it works. It didn't work. So what are we doing wrong? Okay, this we'll figure it out later. Maybe we have to wrap the child of this. Maybe let's give it a try. Clip r rect, and now here let's do border radius equal to this. Let's try this out now. Maybe. Okay, this works. All right. So you have to wrap the child with that. All right. So this works. So this gets 35% of the height. Let's see actually 30 also what happens. Too small. 35% seems correct. So we'll keep about 35% of this phone screen will go on this. All right, now can we write the name here maybe in big? So let's give it a try. App bar, let's give it a title. Title is dog.name. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, wrap this within a text, is it? And look at this. We want this to be a little bigger. So let's give it text style, font size. Let's give it a font size of 15. Let's see what that looks like. Smallest to 18. What that looks like. Okay, let's give it the default. The larger than that. So let's give it a font size of 20. Maybe that's the same. Alright, so it is 20 by default. Let's add 24. And let's add a weight of bold. So W700. Actually, yes, this is this thing to do. Let's add this here. Dog.name. Maybe we'll reduce the size to maybe 20 itself. Too small, 24 seems correct. Because the thing is we have a lot of space here. 24, okay. Now let's start to work on the things below here. So actually, instead of giving this a light color, what if we don't give it a color at all? Let's give it like a white. Oh, I mean white. What if we give it color white? Yeah, it doesn't look good. Sure, let's give it this. We have this now. All right. Next stuff that we want to do is, let's see if we can add a page. So Flutter page view page indicator. dots indicator. Let's see what this is. Oh, seems to be a package for it. And all right, it got 90 per points. Following dart convention. Let's see. All right, this seems good. Seems good. So let us. Yeah, this is so good. All right, this is a good library here. So we'll definitely use this. Page view indicators. Let's actually search first on PubDev. Page view indicator. We chose this one. This got 100 pub points. Scroll. This not very popular. Let's see what does this do. All right. It's just a matter of preference, really. No. This is what we took. 96 like story view. Oh, this. Yeah, this people will like, of course. Extended tabs, page view. Oh. Intro screens. Got a lot of that's good. Some great stuff here. So we'll choose from any one of these here. Actually, this. Let's see this one. Standard build page view. Build circle indicator position. Actually, this seems much more harder, maybe. I mean, they give a lot of code here. This is a great thing here. Dot color, dot spacing. Let's see this one. This seems correct, actually. Actually, we'll actually use this one. This just seems, and to me, it seems a little more. Let's see. Let's go to our pubspec.yaml. Paste this here. Page view indicator. Let's do this. Let's do packages get. Then let us stop it to be more safe. Let's do a cold restart. Let's have a look at the time. Going to be 9. Good. We're making some good progress. Now, let's see. Now, let's see how to use this. Import sure. Return page view indicator. Page index notifier. Default material behavior. But how to link this with the page view, right? How to link this with the page view. So what is this? how to link it with the page view. Example. Okay, you have page view builder. Oh, I see. On page changed. Take the index and page view notifier value. So what's page index notifiers? Value index value notifier. Oh, oh wow. Okay. Value notifier. Ah, this is outstanding. So this is the observer and listener pattern. So it's like a downscaled version of the provider pattern that we had learned. So this is a great library that we have. Let me actually give it a like. I really like this library. That's great. So here, let's do page index notifier and page index notifier. All right. So within a dog screen, all right, it can be a stateless. So here, page controller, let's do, what was it called? Page index notifier. So final, actually view notifier, or let's just do page index notifier. Why is this? Is equal to, let me stand up a little bit. Page index notifier is equal to what? Is equal to value notifier. All right. And what's the value of? It's of int type and initial value is 0. Page value 0. Now in this page view, there's an on page change. It takes in page. So and it should return. So what it should do? It should do value notifier or no, page value notifier, page index notifier. Oops. Let's do page index capital N notifier dot value is equal to index or is equal to page. All right, so that part is done. Then here build example. We need a stack. Amazing. So we need a stack alignment fractional offset dot bottom center. Okay. They have, this is a very good library here. It's amazing. So I've never used a stack, so it'll be good practice. Stack takes a list of children. Let's do it. Stack. So our list view will actually be wrapped within a stack. I'll just be back just a minute. Cool, we're back. So yes, we were here doing doing the stack. So let's do this. Children. Well, page view. So here in the stack here. Oh no, I think I've done something wrong here. Child. REN, children. So we have to, yeah, wrap this here, wrap this here. Yeah, Control L. So now our first child is this page view dot builder. Our next child in the stack should be okay, a build example, which is a page view indicator. Okay, that'll be a page view indicator. So let's do page view indicator. Oh yeah, all these attributes are required. Page view indicator, page index notifier. Yep, page index notifier. Let's do our page index notifier. Length. So where did length come from? Okay, Okay, how many pages are there? So let's do length. Oh, so how many? Yep, that's correct. Dogs dot or dog dot image URLs dot length, right? Like then normal builder, animation controller, circle, some stuff there. So normal builder takes in a widget. It requires an animation controller and int. Animation controller. And then int. What's the int for? Index. Just a page. I usually. All right, sure. We'll use index. Let's stick with what they have. Now what should it return? Oh, a circle. Oh, okay. Circle of size 8 and color is black 87. Oh, cool. So we get to decide what that is. So we'll return a circle. Let's stick with their size 8. Color. They use black 87. So we'll use black 87. Hold on just a minute. Just a minute. I think something came out this minute. Cool. All right. Circle size 8, black 87. All right. Circle size black 87. So we have our normal builder thing here. What they want us to do next? A highlighted builder. Or so normally it'll be black 87. Else it'll be, you get to control everything here. It's amazing. Highlighted builder, animation control and index. Highlighted builder. Again, what is it taken? Animation control and index. All right. And what does it return? Scale transition. So I've never used this with it. Scale transition. Scale transition. Oh, so scale. So this is like a curve and then a child. So yes, I'm not really sure on the in-depth of these things. Scale, what's a scale? Animation. All right, so let's give it what it needs, a curve animation. And what is a curve? Will do curves dot ease. Curves dot ease. Parent animation controller or parent is required. Also, where will we get our? Oh, parent is just this animation controller. Okay. Animation controller. And after scale, we need child. Child is our circle, size 12. So what's this exactly? Let's just see what this is. So first, circle size 12. Circle size 12. Color. Let's just give it white for now. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens now. Ah, very good. So we won't take white, we'll take accent. So I don't know what this means. You know, what's this? Dot element at. Let's see colors dot accent. So where's it? Here. Oh, colors dot accents dot element at. What is this? accents, material design, color swatches. Build example one. So now makes me want to see what's build example one. All right, let's see what they want us to do. The example, okay, index plus 3 times 3, element at index plus 3 plus 3, this whole thing in brackets, times 3. So let's see what that does to our app. Yeah, I really don't know what this is. So okay, I think okay, we can do this element at, let's do element at in the range 0 to 15. So there are 15. All right, I think I got it. There are 15 color things. So red. So if you know, you can go to, should I have it open? Okay, I don't have it open. Material. The color system on material designs website. So if you scroll all the way down, you get these color palettes, and I think that's what it is. Yeah, red. So next will be pink. If so, one should be pink. Yeah. So let's see. 0, 1, 2. 2 will be purple. Yeah, it's purple. All right. So we don't need this for now. We'll do THOF accent. What's the accent color for this? All right, it's dark blue. Now, one thing in the stack they want us to do is alignment. Some bottom center. Let's see if this is all right. Okay, we are. Yeah. One good thing is we can even see on iOS how it will look. Not exactly, but to some extent. You get this rainbow kind. I mean, what? The rubber band effect. Click. I think that will happen. Yeah. Hard to do it with the trackpad on your laptop. Are these two images the same? One is smiling. All right. So on live results, it looks fine. Great stuff. Looks good. Actually, in our blue. Okay. Let's go step by step. So now we have the thing here. Now let us start to see our dog API. What all things it returns. So now we can think on how to design those widgets for showing that. So first is breed for, okay, breed type toy, breed group toy. All right, then there's height, there's weight. So we can create a special card for that. Ah, this is real fun. This is real fun. So what is imperial and metric? I think metric is the one which the world follows, like the kg and meters. Let's see, imperial height. Okay, that's feet and good, good, good. So, okay. So now what we can do is we can build a custom card. All right, this is really exciting. So now we get to build this custom card. So let us build this. So now this is getting too long. So we'll shorten it at some point. So we'll add, okay, this whole stack, we can make it a new thing called, so, oops, let's see, where does this end? All right, from here. Let's Control X this whole thing. And let's create a widget called, what do we call it? Images page view. Images page view. And let's create a stateless widget. Images page view. Material, it'll return stack. Now, whatever information like this, right? So this will have to pass it here. Oh, actually, here itself we should have this page index notifier. So that's not part of the dog screen and even the controller. This is good. This is like abstraction or encapsulation. We're encapsulating essential stuff. Custom image. Let us import custom image. Now for this dog we have to pass a dog, right? So let's do that. Actually, let's not take in dog. Let's take in list of string called image URLs. It doesn't care like is it dog image URLs or you know what is equal to, and this is final. And final variables have a constructor, not controller. Only image URLs actually. Even page index notifier we can do this. Final controller we can do this too. Let's actually copy these two lines of code at the bottom of the constructor. Page index notifier. Oh, let's shift F6, make this underscore. What happened here? Page view indicator. Oh. All right. No, let's do it individually. Underscore. So not everything. It even did. Alright, only these components. Import page view indicator. Let's do image URLs dot length. Image URLs dot length. Image URLs dot index or page. What else is left? Alright, tick mark. So we seem to be good to go. We have to pass in an image URL. So dog screen here on the stack. Let us pass in our images page view, and here we can pass in our dog.image URLs. Control S. Everything is working fine. Everything is working fine. Ooh, so many of these images are here. Good. Oh, what's this? Funny, what's that? It's very funny. Exactly for these two. So let's look at the run. What does this mean? Dog card invalid value. So I don't know what this means, and we can fix this later if the problem still continues. I like this Australian cattle dog. Looks funny. This dog looks good. All right, now we can build our widgets. So this is pretty exciting part of it. Is let us go into our dog screen. Right, dog screen. Now here in our container, our children, column children. Let me again sit down for a little bit. Rest my eyes for a little bit. Heat up the palms. And rest my eyes a little bit. The main idea is to heat your eyes. So this is a technique that my parents taught me, and my parents' parents taught my parents. So it's a familial, as a traditional thing on how to rest your eyes. Some kind of heat needs to be given to your eyes. Let me look some long distances. look at some long distances, try to read something. Alright, one. This is a rule called 20-20. Oh, 20-20-20, which is uh, recommended by eye doctors or what they call ophthalmologists. I just call them eye docs. And they say that every 20 minutes you have to look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. That's the rule, 20-20-20. I of course don't follow it to the T, but I try to every now and again when my eyes they are strained. It's always helpful, if not 20 feet, at least however far I can see. How this is a small room, so at least to the farthest corner. All right, that seems just enough. Cool. And now here in our container, in our column, here we can add a row. And our row, well, I'm telling you, this is fun. Okay, why is this? Okay, let's add a comma here. Pretty excited about this. Row children. Here we'll add something called the metric card, or let's add height and weight. What they call? I think metrics. Let's just call it metric card. And let's create this within our widgets. Control new dot file metric card, and let's call this class stateless. Oh, what am I doing? Stateless metric card. Import material. Head over to doll screen. What do we do? Oh yeah, import library. Now we want these two cards to stretch as far as possible. So let's just have one metric card for now. Let's see what happens. Right, metric card. Let's see what if we add a color to it. Red. Let's just to see. Takes in all the space. What does it do? Let's check the debug paint. So I think if we give it some height, metric card, let's give it a height 50. Control S. So then looks like I've even give it a width, 200. Okay, so let's give it an expanded. Wrap this within an expanded. Didn't work. Control Alt L. Why didn't this work? Expanded, right? A container should be expanded. Okay, let's give it height at least. Okay, so good. So we just need to give it some kind of height, and then we'll be good. So what we'll do is Control L, Control L. All right. Now let's actually, child of this will be a card. So why even a container then, right? Directly you can give it a card. I mean, delete this. Add a card. This card will be a list style. No. I know it looked really good. Okay, let's start with card child column children. Okay, let's just start with the basics. Text. We'll give it height. Then text will be 11 to 18 feet or whatever. and then another text will be like, no, I don't know, 50 to 100 centimeter. Surely I'm wrong. Now in terms of actual dog dimensions. Okay, so this works. Now let's see if we add in two metric cards, what would happen? Good, good. This is what we wanted. So now we can start to style this by, let's think of how will we style this. Looks good, looks good. So let's check the response, how it comes in. It comes in like something dash something. So imperial units of height, let's see. Imperial unit of height. Or just imperial units, I think. Must be a table somewhere here. No? Imperial units of length. So, okay, let's first do, mass and weight. Okay, so mass, I know what mass is. Mass is pounds. So, let's do weight. Weight is like 3 to 6, imperial, right? 6 to 13 pounds. It's a small dog, 6 to 13 pounds seems correct. This is kg, this is pounds. Now, imperial is like 9 to 11 feet or inches, I think inches. I think 12 inches make a foot. So, inches, meters, or centimeters. Let's do 9 inches to centimeter. Yep, 22. So that's good. 23. All right. So now what we'll do is we know the things. So let us see how we're going to present this. So in our card, we'll take in a couple of things. We'll do final string imperial final was it time 928. All right. So I got final string metric. And then what is the thing, right? So weight or height. So how would we specify that? Final. We'll do like an enum, maybe. I want to do an enum. I think it's good time to throw in a little bit of enum here. So enum metric height. I think it's curly braces. Yeah. Final metric. Alt insert. Let's add these things. Metric imperial. What about? Oh, they're the same thing. A string metric. So let's rename this. Measure, metric measure. Metric unit, metric dimension. Or let's rename this dimension, right? That seems dimension. Dimension metric, let's start metric. So now what we'll do here we'll do not height, here we'll do first you have to check if dimension is equal to height, dimension not height, then height, else weight. Now for this first thing is what we'll do a string, right? So imperial, we'll do imperial So something is something. Now the unit part will come. So let's actually imperial. Imperial. Now here we'll do a space bar, and we'll do dollar and this. So now here we can do something. If dimension is equal to height. Oh, I mean, oh, oh no, for oh, we don't need this actually. Imperial, imperial is in inches, and this will be dollar sign metric centimeter. Oh. So, oh yes. No, we have to actually do this because inches is for height, and now I have to see for height or for weight. So if dimension is equal to height, then for the imperial, it will be inches, right? Else it will be height, so centimeter. Now, oh, if it is height in the imperial unit of height is this, else it will be LB. Now this, so here dollar sign. If dimension is equal to height, and the metric, what's the metric for height? It's centimeter. Else it will be, so in inches. What's the metric of weight? Oh, kgs. All right, so now let's go to dog screen and a metric card. Let's start to give, first let's give it height, dimension height. What's wrong? All right, dimension height. Then next, what's next? Something's wrong here. Oh, wait. Oh. Put this within our, right. So now the dimension is height. Next is imperial. Okay, imperial will be our dog dot. Okay, now we're doing height first, right? So height dot imperial. Okay, height, IMPERIAL, imperial, and metric will be dog dot height. Because this is a map, so imperial then metric. Actually, copy the same thing for the below card, but instead of height, weight, metric weight, metric. Oh, I mean weight, weight. Let's check. Aha, height, weight. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Now we can style this card. Looks good. Metric card. So let us start think on how will we style this card. So this is the text, of course. I mean, style, text style. Actually, you know what? Let's do like a subtitle, or what's it? Overline or text theme, not overline. Okay, text theme or subtitle. And this, let's keep this as, what's it? Style. Text theme dot, what will do it? Body. Doesn't look good at all. How would we height and weight? What's the best way to show height and weight in a card? What's the best way? What's the best way to show height and weight in a card? Best thing is always to get some inspiration from Dribble. Let's do dog. Let's see. Dog is, yeah, pretty out there. They were these beautiful things here. Amazing, beautiful apps. Let's do dog, height, weight, nothing. Dog, weight. Let's do dog height. What's the best way to display height here? What is the headline 6? Oh, no, actually this might be good. Not subtitle. Let's make it big, let's give it a headline 6. No, we need a body. No, subtitle 1. Subtitle 1 seems good. This style 16 dot. We'll stick with this for now. 5. Yeah, I mean we'll work on this over time. We need some spacing here. So what it is, then you need a sized box. Format height. Height, let's go with 10 maybe. So it doesn't look good, and something is missing. Padding, no. Padding. Let's go with generous padding of 10. Oof, not this. No. Remove widget. Have to pad the children. Padding of 10. That did nothing. Oh no, that the top and the bottom have changed. Okay. 20 maybe too much. 10. For now, the card is fine. So we have a range. So I'm just thinking, can we, like, how to make this beautiful? A slider, no, a range. So we have a range, so we can have like a high and a low, or a card that says from 17 to 20. It's just text. Text doesn't look good. It doesn't look neat. 17. Well, okay, we'll iterate through it multiple times and we'll see some other designs on Dribble and we'll get a hang of it. All right, so now height and weight is done. What else we have? We have height, weight, breed, group, toy, bred for, lifespan. You know what we'll do? This is amazing. Dog screen, we have this. We'll add one more of this. So you see what I'm saying is, all right, we have height here. All right. This container, what does this container contain? Contains image views. All right, image views is done. Now this one, this row will actually be wrapped in a column. But first it should be wrapped within a container. This container will have decoration, box decoration, border radius. Let's do only. Nope, only. Top left will be circular 20. Top right will be circular 20. All right. So what happened here? I don't know what happened. To see this, let's add a color. Red. Oh, so we need to wrap this within an expanded. So it will extend all the way. Oh, the height of this card, metric card. Let's not keep it expanded here. Or what if we can this work? Column ends here. As far column ends here. So what happened now? And this is so badly skewed here. What happened? Oh my god, what happened? Oh, wrapped it. Just like orientation. Cross axis alignment for the wrap. We stretch. What does it want? Wrap cross. Okay, let's do wrap. Cross axis alignment dot. Center. And so in a dog screen, let's for the row, right? So cross axis, let's do. Okay, let's have a look at this debug paint. Can't really make out anything. Cross axis alignment. What are the options? Stretch, start. Okay, this worked. Now within this, we have to figure out what's going on. Oof, it wrapped it that way. So we need to expand it. Expand it and then wrap. Let's go to dog card. Oh, I mean our metric card. So this wrap is doing a couple of things here. Wrap is doing a couple of things here. So expanded, why do we need expanded? What happens if you remove expanded? So what happens if you remove wrap? the height column. What? So can we do column mean axis size? Min. Will this work? Oh, it worked. So now we can do expanded. Dog screen. All right. I think this is not needed now. Oh no, it's needed. Oh no, now row. All right, this row has to be wrapped within a list view. List view. This is children. Where does row end? Row ends here. Yeah, and now wherever we added red, we'll actually have to add light blue. 100, I believe, is outside. Oh, they are using blue. Blue 100, which matches the outside. Now we'll take a darker shade. We are messing with the colors here. 300. Here we'll do blue 100. And for the background of this, we'll do a darker shade. So we start with like 500. I believe 500, right? This and this. Are they 500? Yeah, they seem to be the same 500. So this will be 100. We'll do this. So let's go to images, page view, best color. Rest my eyes a little bit. Reduce the brightness, color, and a dog screen. So what's the color of? What's this? All right. So let's do blue 300. Let's see what happens. Oh, that look kind of good. Like a blue gray. We need to think of a good color scheme here. So like a lime. What goes well with blue? Let's do pink. 100. Looks so horrible. We need to think of some good yellow. Okay, let's do this blue 100. And let's do the bottom some other color. This one let's do yellow. We need to find a good color here. Lime. I don't know now. What do you know? What color will go well? Okay, let's do blue accent. 100. Good, you've shown some colors. You look at blue accent 100. Okay, let's do here blue 100, and here we'll do blue accent. You have to think on that. You think about that. Now here we see we need some clip, right? We need a clip. So this thing will be within a clip rect. Border radius will be basically the same thing that we passed here. Let's see. You see now it's getting, you see here, right? We need that part to get clipped. So notice that. Let's clip now. There's some small stuff to notice. And actually, now let us work on our home screen. So the colors, we can change it at any point because it doesn't look good. There's something like missing. There's something missing. I just can't put my finger. I just don't know what that is. All right, what if we do light blue and then white? All right, so let's mess with the colors. Changing my opinion, let's mess with the colors here. Colors blue 100, let's do white. What are we talking about? Oh, that, not this white. Let's blue 100, let's experiment with this until we get something that we're satisfied with. So here, if you notice here, this images, they're colored. So it's best to have like a nice colored background. So here blue seems correct. And now here for this one, this actually white seems correct for this. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. Blue accent. Light blue. Light blue accent. I just not giving the color that we want. Something like missing from it. Okay, let's stick with this. Now for this, these cards, metric cards, this we can give some special color. So our card color, let's think of like something like a, what goes well? Let's do a red 100. I just, what colors do you have? Come on, come on, give me some color here. Let's see what greens would do. So what if we matched? Okay, let's do. Now I want to do const color k primary color. What if it's blue? Will this work? Okay, this works. So const color k accent color is equal to colors dot. Let's go with the light green as our accent color. Now let's add a theme. All right, we are trying to take some good shape here. What's this thing here? Where's the main dot dark? The material app, okay, on generator out, sure, we have all this. Let's add a theme. What's the theme data? Let's add primary color. What's it? K primary color. Accent color. K accent color. Alright, so now we have this. Can we do 100 or it will be wrong? So looks like we can't do that. Constants. So here we can do so what does this return exactly? Oh, that's it. Okay. We can return this. No. Material color. Okay. Let's do material color. This will work. Now main dot dot. Yeah, now this 100 will work. Okay, so that's good. Okay, accent. Let's control S. See what's changed. Nothing has changed. Now let's add. All right, so now let's go to a dog card. There you have this text. Control L. This text, right? So if we can wrap this within a container and color this container with a THOF accent. Oh, it doesn't look good at all. Oh, okay. Let's do K accent color. Oh, just I can't work with this. I just like something is missing. It's hard to figure out what. It's missing. Come on. What is it? Let's do not symmetric. Let's just do only top 8 and Control S. And this container will have a margin or padding only bottom 8. Let's do symmetric vertical 8 5 vertical 3 5 seems correct. 8 is too much. Oh, just can't get. Something is missing here. We need a good color combination. Maybe the blue is too much. All right, maybe the blue is not helping us. We'll change blue. So if you want to change, we'll change it. Let's see how pinks will do for us. So in a dog card, background of the card. Where's the color? So where is the color? The accent color, but where's the other color? So let's go to home. Pause tutorial. Let's close things that we don't need. We need this custom image. We don't need this. Metric card, we might need our screen. Home screen, home screen. Ah, here. Oh, primary color light. Oh, const material color K primary color light is equal to we can't do const, we have to define, or this can be const, this will be fine. K primary color 100, this was defined. Okay, so what will this do? We have to do here primary color light is equal to K primary color light. Ah, anyways, so where's this blue thing coming from? Primary color light, we just changed it right here. Primary color light is equal to K primary color 100. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So here what we'll do is, okay, this background for the custom image. No, not custom image. Our images, that thing, right? Images, page view, background of this. What do we keep the background? So where's the color? Black accent. What if we change this to primary? And we need to change this background. What is this background here? That's in the dog screen. Colors blue 100. Let us change it to theme of primary color light. Let's have a look at iOS. Still, there's something missing. It just doesn't pack the punch. It just something is really missing here. Okay, let's do this. Oh. Constants. Accent colors light green accent. Uh, no, wait, hold on. You can do this, right? 100. Oh, I have to go through this documentation thing. Oh my god. Alright, has anything broken in the app? Everything seems fine. Oh, this dog breed. Dog screen. Let's copy this style here. We'll see. Home screen. Let's paste it. The app bar. So get this consistent thing. One last thing we should do is the scaffold's background should be primary. EHOF primary. And we don't need any elevation on this app bar. 0. And now, beautiful. Now body should be wrapped within a container. Oops, within a container. Container should have margin top only top of 20. And container should be, let's add a decoration box decoration. Let's see, box decoration, border radius only, top left, circular 20, top right, circular 20. And this doesn't make any change unless you add a color white, and still doesn't really look too good. So now we can actually add a clip to the child by add the border radius. So wrap within a clip, rect border radius. Let's copy this here. What happened here? Wait, what happened here? Oh, that's cute. And now you see this beautiful thing like this. On Android, how it looks on Android. It still looks good. This somewhat seems a bit better. What if we change everything to 30? I want to really. Okay, I mean the border radius, right? All of it. Okay, let's create a constant. Const border radius. Okay, default container border radius. Actually, maybe SK default border radius seems okay. Border radius dot only top left. I like to do top left first. Is equal to circular 10. Top right circular. Oh, I mean 30. Something works. Okay, it works. Now, whenever you see in a home screen this container border radius, let's add our default. Okay, default border radius. I think I took. What happened here? Yeah, okay, default. What else has this? Plus to control F. Border radius. Yep, this also. The clip, let's do K default. Dog screen, what has? Yep, this. Correct. This also. The border radius is here. Okay, default. Let's add a margin here at the top. Okay, const. Let's do const double default margin, border margin. Let's do this 30. Can we use constants within this? So like, I don't think we can. Oh, they're allowing it. Okay. So now, what I was doing? Yeah. So now home screen is grid view, right? We have the grid view. Yeah, this margin here. No, this margin top is fine. I'm saying this grid view. You have to add some padding. Not all. We'll do. Wait, hold on. Oh, actually, we should delete. Within grid view, we should do padding. Yeah. We will do symmetric. We will do vertical. And you will do key default margin, border margin. Oof. That's not what we wanted. Divided by 2. Divided by 10. Just we need a little more. Divided by 8 maybe. 5. Let's just get it out with some 10. Somewhat clean up, somewhat clean. We're getting there though. We are getting there for sure. It's a step ahead. And we aren't that experts here. So we are learning along the way. Constantly learning new things. iPhone, it seems okay. Color palette is also looking fine. It's not looking too good. It's looking fine, I'd say. Fine. Oh. It also works. Alright, so I think we are finished at 2 hours. 10:15, a little more than 2 hours. And I think we have a fairly decent app. Fairly decent. We still have quite some way to go. This height card also, have to work on the height card. Our app is trying to take some fairly decent shape. Right? Not too good. Maybe just one last thing we can do is this container. Hey, you know what? What am I doing? What if we add primary color here also? No, it won't make sense then. No, you're right. It won't make sense. This is fine. You're fine with this. All right. Yes, one thing we can do is here you should add like a little bit of a margin maybe. And just a little bit of a margin here. So in our dog screen, dog screen, where's this container? This is the one. Okay, 10. Yeah, just just a small demarcation there. Well, actually, no. Then it leaves this. What should we do? Also, one very important thing is our images, they are looking rectangle. We should add some smooth wrap it within a container that has border decoration, box decoration. Let's add our border radius here. And let's add border radius. Let's add all. Actually, all will work here. Border radius all. Circular 10. Wait, what's this custom image? Oh, I think that is. Wait, did it even work? Wait, what happened here? Because I can't even see the difference. Ah, this is good observation here. Delete this. We don't need box decoration here. Wrap this within another container. Like if you notice here in the Flutter inspector, this first container is what expands all the way here. And the image is actually small. So let's actually add a background. Can you add some color to it? All right. Let's add like a red to see the difference. Good. Wrap this within a container. Control S. And let's remove the debug paint. And now here we can do our border radius decoration, box decoration. You can do a border radius. You can do circular. The border radius circular. Let's give it a nice 10. That also didn't work. Oh, and then let's clip our rect. Let's add. Basically, we'll add this. Still not working. What image is here? Let's confirm this. In our images page view, we return a custom image, right? And so we just added this to the custom image. Cache network image. So, okay, let's see this container. If we add in this decoration, let's add color, red. Oh, not here. Color red. Oh, it is working. Oh, so we need to wrap it horizontally. So put this container within a wrap. Children, this container ends where? Here. Oh, what just happened? No, we don't want this. We don't want this to happen. No, wait. Something happened here. No. No, we need to, or maybe we keep this to less cross-axis alignment, wrap cross-axis. Wrap is not the way to go. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to round this image thing here. Can we do a decoration for this highly dark? The border radius for this highly dark. So this container, how do you, it's taking the width, entire width of the screen. We want to make it take only the width of our, okay, let's do cache network image. Let's change the color of this to blue to see how big it is. All right, so cache network image is only taking that much space. How to, what happens, this I'm just thinking, we wrap this within and expand it. Just a random thought that came to my mind. Nothing. How do you, so if we make it in a row, let's say if we just have a row and then we can do let's remove this. I don't need this anymore. How, so we can do, let's think. This container, we can wrap it within a row, let's think. Within a column. What will happen if we do a column? In the cross axis, no. This happens in a row. And row has main axis size, min. Right, let's do this. Oh, it worked. Main axis alignment. Main axis alignment. Center. Oh. Oh, it actually worked. It actually worked. May not be the best idea. Oh, what was that all about? We need to remove this red. Oh. $40 seems to, oh, it's just way more than needed. Actually, 5 also just seems good. I mean, Just one light rounding. What if we do the same as K default margin? K default. Then it match. Then we remove this margin here. On our dog screen, remove this top margin. We need to even fix this now. Why is it expanding? Custom image, cross axis. What if we put this within the wrap? Just messing around with this and trying to get it to work. Children. Wrap, it has rarely helped actually. So far, wrap, I really don't see it helping. So, what if you remove this row? Then we return to normal, leave. And we get this. Now it looked very good with the rounded images. So now I have to think on how to get the rounded images here also. Let me at least commit till here. So let us commit till here on GitHub. I will on Git. Git commit and added dogs screen. What else do we do? Added dog screen. No rounded corners on images, on custom image. All right, we'll commit this. So now everything is saved at least. Now we can experiment with this. All right, now we have to figure out cross axis, how to shorten the cross axis such that it matches. Oh, what if we wrap this within a flexible? No. All right, no problem. What if we wrap something else within a flexible? Oh, what happened? Okay, wrap this within a flexible. Oh. So, is this what we want? Is this what we want? Is the app working as we want? So it seems to be causing a lot of problems. Let's give it a hot restart. And maybe This flexible usually always causes problems actually. It slows down the things. I don't know, let's see. Okay, it adds the, you can actually see it adding the border. Flexible is, it makes everything really slow. That's the problem with flexible. Flexible. So we need a way to retain what we had before. But for now, I mean, it's everything looks fine. There's still problems, but it's time to take some good shape now. It's time to take some good shape now. So we'll commit this. Dash M. Added border, like rounded corners on custom image, but flexible makes the app slow. App rendering slow. You can see the corners being added. Too slow. All right. So I think that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll try to fix on these problems, and also we'll work on our detailed screen. So our detailed screen is still left. Since you notice this, these corners match perfectly, and so you get some I know it feels much more uniform. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we're going to fix some of these errors and probably beautify the UI a little more. And overall, we're just going to try to fix problems and work on the remaining part of the UI. We will make this card a little more beautiful, think of some ideas, and that's it for today. So see you soon. Take care. Stop screen share and end. See ya.